Welcome to the epic fusion. Ever find yourself scrolling, looking at someone else's perfect picture and suddenly feeling, well, a bit rubbish about your own life? We've all been there. So today we're really diving into that whole comparison thing. It's just so human, isn't it? The sources we looked at for this epic fusion offer a really clear path. It's not just about stopping comparison, but finding real peace inside. Our mission: to pull out those practical strategies, the things that can actually shift your perspective and help you really own your unique path.
Oh, absolutely. It's everywhere, that feeling of needing to measure up. People listening probably know exactly what you mean. And what's great about the ideas we're discussing is they don't just say, stop it. They give you tools to fundamentally change how you react.
Okay, let's unpack this then.
Yeah.
Because the sources jump right into a big shift, like a core idea. What really hit me was this focus on why looking inward is so crucial. It's almost biological. Comparing yourself to your past self, like measuring how far you've come from your last step, that actually reduces stress. It's fascinating.
Right. And that connects perfectly to embracing your unique journey. It's not just about saying, oh, be different. It's about truly getting that everyone's timeline is different, full of struggles and wins you just don't see. Your path is your own. And that perspective, well, it's liberating, isn't it? You stop trying to fit someone else's mold.
And speaking of cultivating things internally, gratitude comes up strongly. It's not just be thankful. The sources mention specifically, like writing down maybe 3 things daily. And apparently, focusing on specific little moments like that actually rewires your brain a bit, from feeling lack to appreciating what you have. It's like a little brain hack.
Exactly, and that ties right into staying present, mindfulness, or maybe meditation, things like that. It's not about zoning out. It's about grounding yourself, right here, right now, focusing on what you actually can control, which directly counters that anxiety loop of comparison.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me, and maybe a bit overlooked sometimes. Celebrating the small wins. Recognizing every little step forward, no matter how tiny it feels. Like each step, even the slow ones, they matter psychologically. They keep you going. But, if someone feels totally stuck, how do you even spot those small wins?
That's a fair point. The idea is often to break big goals down into tiny, tiny steps.
Yeah.
Microachievements, you almost gamify it, and sort of woven through all of this is self-compassion, being kind to yourself. It's not just positive thinking, it's accepting you're human, you have flaws, and treating yourself like you would a friend who's struggling. That's huge for inner peace.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit to the outside noise. Social media comes up obviously. Limiting it. It sounds simple, but it's a big part of life for many. Is there advice beyond just take a break?
Yeah.
That's not always practical.
Yes, definitely. The sources are clear. Remember, it's a highlight reel. It's not the whole reality. And the nuance is not just about breaks, but maybe curating your feed more actively, unfollowing things that trigger you, using it with intention. And that flows naturally into surrounding yourself with positivity, consciously choosing people who lift you up, and maybe gently distancing from relationships heavy on toxic comparison.
Right. So you clean up your digital space, your social space, and then? The sources suggest engaging in meaningful activities, filling your time with things that genuinely bring you joy or purpose, a hobby, volunteering, whatever resonates.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, a life that feels purposeful, that's rich with things you find meaningful, it naturally leaves less headspace for comparison, doesn't it? Your focus just shifts inward towards fulfillment, not external validation.
So what does this all mean for you, listening right now? I think it boils down to seeking perspective. When you feel that comparison creep in, pause. Ask yourself, okay, does this really matter in the grand scheme of things? The real goal is focusing on your own internal growth, not chasing likes or approval from others.
Exactly. When you put all these strategies together, it's not just about feeling a bit better. It's about re-anchoring your sense of self-worth. The core message from our epic fusion is pretty profound. Your life is valuable, just as it is right now. So maybe a final thought to leave you with is, what would it actually look like day to day if you truly lived from that belief? What choices might change starting today?
Thank you so much for joining us on this epic fusion. We really hope these insights help you find a little more peace and presence on your own unique journey.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow our channel for more.